beautiful, beautiful Monday where we get to watch the SKs go around once again, the SK Modifieds here at the Fat Money Racing Association. And right now we're watching Christopher Rich, who had the fastest time during practice. We'll see if this transfers over into qualifying. Thank you. And currently Aaron Aldridge holding the pole, and looks like he's going to claim it. We're going to go ahead and get over to the race. Right now, Aaron Aldridge sits 5th in points, 15 behind Joseph Robinson, who is the leader with 201 points. The closest one to him in second place, Billy Raydog with 194 points. Corey Gamble in third with 190. And Brett Aldridge in 4th with 188. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and run down the running order here. And that number 5 there on the inside, Aaron Aldridge. And the next Aaron Aldridge in the 69. You got Joseph Robinson. One row back in the 98, you got Brad Miller. And then next to him is Chris Chaos in the number 19. We got the 007 of Blaze sitting next to the 59 of Christopher Rich. We got the 11 of Corey Gamble, so next to the 21 of Tyler Ferguson. You got the 15 of Triple C, sitting next to the 95 of Brett Aldridge. We got the 26 of Barry Sternparch Jr. sitting next to the 00 of Billy Raydog. And then there in the back, the 710 of Chronix High. IDK been having a rough time, but they worked their way towards the front, towards the end of the race. Right now, Chronix High sitting 6th in points with 3 top 10s and 2 top 5s this season, which is pretty good with only 5 starts to the season. So let's go ahead and everyone, if you could stand and remove your hats. Thank you to the band in attendance. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready to start this one off here. I'm excited. I hope you were excited. It is going to be a good one. We're in North Wilkesboro for every series this week, and that's going to be exciting. The truck's on Wednesday, Legends on Thursday, and I got some sad news about the Legends, because the Legends, let me go ahead and look at the schedule so I am not wrong on this. We got a little newsletter in the mail, and I want to make sure that I am to a T correct on this. So the Legends are going to end early now with the last race, the final race, the championship race being race 12 at Charlotte. So I hope everyone gets to see those before they are gone from FMRA for now. The reason the Legends are coming to an end is due to not enough tickets being bought, and also just a lot of notes and a lot of comments about the races being boring, and well, that's not what we strive for at Fat Money Racing Association, or formerly known as Fat Money NASCAR. We are searching for the best experience out of all our series, and we believe that the SK Modifieds bring a better overall experience than the Legends. So with that said, when the Legends come to an end, we are going to finish the season on everything else, the Cups, the trucks, and the SK Modifieds, which don't have a lot of races left in their season as well. We're getting ready to go here. The lights are off of the pace car. I don't know if he's going to pull in this time around. They're going to wait one more lap, but it's going to be great. Okay, it's going to be great. I hope everybody is excited for season 2, because that's going to be a full season of all 3 series, the SKs, the trucks, and the new cups that are coming, the new cup cars for the FMRA series. Not NASCAR Cup, but looks like one more time around is exactly what the pace car wants. We want to make sure all these cars are uniformed, comfortable, ready to go before we start this thing off. 50 laps here at North Wilkesboro in the SK Modifieds. Now the SK Modifieds for the rest of the season, I don't know if they're just going to run out the remainder of their races, or if they're going to be spread out through the rest of the regular season, and so it won't be as often. And here we go. Right now, Aaron Aldridge, who got the pulled away, but Joseph Robinson found a good spot on that high line, and he is pulling in front. Aaron Aldridge is going to try to pull ahead by a little bit for the cross the line. He definitely has the head in. Here comes Brad Miller, Chris Chaos, trying to get up on the race here. Let's see if we can switch to another view, possibly. They're all the same. That is great. Let's see. There we go. Might be a little better. Hopefully you guys can hear me. See if that adjustment helps any. Anyway, right now Aaron Aldridge still holding on. Everyone kind of pushing and rolling. You got Christopher Richards made his way up. Chris Chaos has fell back. Tyler Ferguson up here. Blaze up here in that 007, who's trying to hold on to his contract. Things not looking good for Blaze, although he's starting to pull around the season. It seems like Snap-on have already grew sour of his company. And, well, I don't know about that. Aaron Aldridge, though, going to pull to the front a little more. Brad Miller holding on to that second place position. McGinnis Miller Racing had a rough start to the season, losing their truck team and really having to regroup. And it seems like they're starting to pull a profit for that team, and hopefully next season can excel on everything that they've had. Right now, holding on to second place. Aaron Aldridge is pulling away while everyone is still fighting for position here in the back. Let's go back, look at Brad Miller holding on to second. Joseph Robinson trying to get back up here. Christopher Rich going to work the inside. Joseph Robinson going to go on the outside. And when they cross the line, Joseph Robinson ahead by just a nose. And can he pull it around on Brad Miller? You see the rest of the pack fighting for position back there. Chronic's high. I think he's someone we should really talk about. Running with Pontiac parts in these series. We will be making it more aware of what makes and models these things are in the next season as well. I know it's not written on none of them, and I'll try my best to remember. But yeah, Chronic side now getting around the 15 at Triple C, who's been at the back most of this race as well. Aaron Aldridge, though, that number 5, we're starting to see exactly what we've seen from Aaron Aldridge. I believe it was France in our first road course. Just the dominance of Aaron Aldridge. Remember lap 25, we throw halfway caution. We're on lap 11 so far, and Aaron Aldridge looking dominant as ever. Joseph Robinson holding on to third, but here comes Corey Gamble going to pass Tyler Ferguson there. Brett Aldridge to his outside in that 95. You see the 95, and you know Brett Aldridge is racing for his own team of Cactus Jack Racing. Brad Miller going to pull ahead, try to catch up to Aaron Aldridge. You know that's exactly what he's going to try and do, trying to get out of side-by-side formation, get into a run with that cleanish air, and catch up to that number 5 who's pulling away. I mean, just absolutely soaring right now is Aaron Aldridge. Up here, he's got a 1.6 lead on Brad Miller. Let's go look at the back of the pack again. Chronic's high, trying to stay ahead of Triple C. Triple C seems to get ahead of him at some point, but Chronic's high going to still work his way around. Blaze now is falling back quite a ways. And, got into it a little bit there. Is Chronic's high and Blaze, and that's going to knock Chronic's high back quite a bit. These guys all trying to fight for position. You see the 26 of Triple C. Nothing to penalize about that. I believe it was just, racing for position, got into it. Trying to hold line at 1.9 now. Aaron Aldridge just put onto Brad Miller. An unbelievable start to this race. These SK modifieds are always exciting. Joseph Robinson starting to get a little slow for Corey Gamble. Corey Gamble wants to pass him. Rich to the outside. Are they going to make it 3 wide? Tyler Ferguson going to go with Rich. No, he's going to go down. Tyler Ferguson chose the bottom line with Corey Gamble. That might have been a mistake as Rich gets the line. And can he drop down ahead of Joseph Robinson? Not enough. Side by side again. .1 now is the lead Aaron Aldridge has got on Brad Miller. Everyone else back here fighting for position. Rich has found himself up into third, past Joseph Robinson finally, and now everyone else is going to have to get by. Over 3 wide, Billy Raydog, Corey Gamble, and Chris Chaos there in the middle. Unbelievable. Chris Chaos is going to get through that, but not enough down. Got into it, the 21 and the 69. Tyler Ferguson and Joseph Robinson there got into it pretty hard. That's going to send Joseph Robinson back to 5th place. It's Tyler Ferguson going to try to make his way forward. Guys, we're on lap 21, 4 more laps to go. We'll wait until the 5 car is on the back stretch to throw the yellow. So we'll be very aware of that. Right now, Rich is in 3rd, really no one near him. 69's falling back to Chris Chaos, who's up here now. Billy Raydog and Blaze. Chronic's Eye is kind of regrouped from getting into Blaze there. Billy Raydog going to go to the outside with Chris Chaos. Let's see what lap we're on. Lap 23. We're going to stick with the leader going into this halfway caution just so we can time it just right. And one more time around, Aaron Aldridge is going to win the first half. But can he hold it for the win that matters? And that's the win at the end. Kronk Size moved his way up to 11th. Really proud of that guy. Trying to hold on to, and the sad part is they got some of the best cars on the track. He just can't seem to get them together. We're on lap 25. We're on the backstretch. Here we go.
Caution is out.
And the halfway yellow. And Aaron Aldridge happy. We can't really switch over because there's a lot of expletive words being said over the radio, not so much by Aaron Aldridge, but by the team. Just happy and exciting for the season. You know, it looked great for these guys in these SK modifieds starting out, and then now, and then knowing that in the next season these things are going to open up to each team can buy up to 4 cars until we are at a max capacity, which is going to excel this series to extreme lengths. This will be the cheapest series to get into for everyone, and I think that'll be some of the best possible outcomes. Right now, Aaron Aldridge in the lead. When we stack back up, he's probably going to choose down low. Brad Miller's going to be to his outside. Richard's going to be right behind him. And Rich and Aaron Aldridge, friends of each other, I believe. So this should be pretty good. Tyler Ferguson will be on the outside behind Brad Miller, another friend of that circle, that group of cars. But, you know, there ain't no friends on that racetrack. We could be friends and have a beer and talk about it, shake hands afterwards. But during the race, that's all me, bud. And I believe that's these guys' mentality as well. Brad Miller holding on to a 2nd place. Looking good for Beginnis Miller Racing into this next season. Hopefully they can hold on to everything next season as well. I don't know exactly. Let me go look it up because I kind of am curious to know where right now they got Toyota. I know that. Let's see where they're going to end up with the next season. Dodge. Beginnis Miller Racing is going to Dodge. So, and that's a lot of the problems with these camps. A lot of them switching manufacturers, and some of the manufacturers not happy. They're losing that partnership, and can kind of not give as much to these teams as they do others, which could be a big problem. Some of the big changes is Team Pontiac, which is now going to have 2 teams in the next season. The one series that will not be following everybody else is the trucks. So we'll have to see exactly how that's going to play out. The manufacturers going to work together, which ones they're going to allow. But we are now double stacked, which means we're about to go back to green flag racing. Here we go. And Aaron Aldridge again going to hop right in front of Brad Miller. He knows he has the modified to get ahead of him. And Rich is going to hold on, but Brad, you can see Brad pulling away there. Brad's going to also follow Aaron Aldridge. And Aaron Aldridge might sweep this race here at North Wilkes-Barre. Now remember, every series is going to be here. This is tremendous for these guys. Ooh, a little banging in the back. Maybe a little bit more banging. Looks like Triple C may have gotten to the fence. Right now, Brad Miller falls back, and Chris Chaos down on the inside trying to get ahead, gonna fall back as well. Can't get around that 59. The 59 trying to keep up with the number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, we're running till the end. The only thing that can stop us is a caution by a wreck, which could happen. Many of these teams fighting position. Brad Miller trying to get back up into 2nd. that outside line. Christopher Rich choosing a unique line there, but it's holding the lead by a little bit. Chris Chaos going to get up there. Rich is adapting. He said, look, the line wasn't working out. I'm not catching up. He adapts to a new line, which is down a lot lower than he was originally running, and now we're seeing Rich pull away from the 19. A lot of cars banging back here. That's why we got the guards on these cars. CWC, and I believe Brett Aldridge got into it, or maybe got into someone else, and they have fallen back quite a bit. We heard the banging, but we did not see it. Aaron Aldridge, though, proving he has the modified to win it here. If he can hold on to this lead, with 13 laps to go, I believe. Rich and Chris Chaos pulling away. Brad Miller falling back now to 4th place, which a top 5 finish will still be good for McGinnis Miller Racing, but it won't be in the money unless you get top 3 in this series, which might be sticking into the next season as well. I don't know. A lot of changes are being made by the FMRA officials to kind of make a better overall product for everybody. And Tyler Ferguson drops back quite a bit. Corey Gamble onto his back. These guys want top 3, guys. Top 3 pays out in this series. And Aaron Aldridge, I mean, looking unstoppable. The only thing looking to stop Aaron Aldridge might be Aaron Aldridge. If he makes a mistake, could be the only way, because right now he's stretching that lead to a 1.3. With 10 laps to go. Here we go, 9 laps to go. Aaron Aldridge still holding on to that lead. Christopher Rich trying everything he's got. Chris Chaos is also sticking with the line. Rich is now developed, but I don't know if it's really going to work out. The 69 was started in 2nd place, now has fallen all the way back to 7th. Chronix High somehow now is back in the back of the pack. Going to be not happy with how these modifieds are running. And I think big changes are to come for the IDK Racing Group to try to get some wins under their belt. You know, a lot of stuff have happened behind the scenes for that company. And I personally want to see a win into the books for IDK Racing coming soon, for sure. Right now, 6 laps to go, and Aaron Aldridge is still the man to beat. 1.4 is the gap on Christopher Rich in 2nd. Chris Chaos is in 3rd right now, and that's top 3 for payment with 5 laps to go. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, 3 laps to go. Aaron Aldridge currently 5th in points. And, I mean, Brett Aldridge not having the best today. Corey Gamble not having the best today. Billy Raydog not having the best day. And Joseph Robson, I mean, everybody behind him pretty far. These could be a good amount of points for the man, Aaron Aldridge. And here we go, guys. We are on the last lap. White flag is in the air. Aaron Aldridge making his way around. And Aaron Aldridge takes the checkered flag here at North Wilkes-Barre. Christopher Rich gets 2nd, and Chris Chaos finishes third. You go ahead and pause it, read the rest of the order. Congratulations to Aaron Aldridge on yet another win here in the SK Modified Series, and we'll see you guys on the next one.